Hey Scorpio, Dark Eve Tarot here. I am Eve, and we are going to do what I call kind of confirmation station, where I'm just going to pull some cards here, and my intention is for messages to come through to just confirm things that you already know, or confirm things that you are suspicious about or were wondering about. But we're gonna try to get as many try to get as many messages as I can from the cards so that more people have a chance to receive a message. Alright, this is for the sign of Scorpio. So obviously this is general, so take what resonates. Leave the rest for whoever else it might resonate for. Alright, so we have wine here, and wine is great. The symbol for wine, it's great. It's like having a good time. It's a celebrating, cheerfulness, that kind of thing, which is really good. Because sometimes you need a little bit of that, Scorpio. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay. And we have anchor. So this is stabilizer. So it's almost like, Scorpio, that some of you are trying to kind of anchor in this, like a little bit more of like a better attitude or something. Like either a better attitude, or you're trying to bring like something, some kind of cheerfulness into your life. Like either that, or it's like having an experience where you were actually super giddy about something, like you had like that little moment of joy, that little precious moment of joy, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just sealing that in. It's like you want to seal it into your psyche or something, because it was such a good feeling. But it happened, like, I want to say it happened quick. But whatever it is, there is, we do have some cheerfulness here, and then we do have some kind of anchor, or some kind of stability going on here. Now, some of you can be, I want to say some of you are worried about your stability, like some portion of your life that you're maybe a little bit worried about. Kind of like afraid that it's going to be taken away from you somehow. But I'm still just getting really good vibes from this wine symbol here. All right, let's get some tarot and see what else. What else comes up for Scorpio? I do feel like some of you are going to be coming a little bit more into your own personal power here. It's weird. There's like a couple words that are trying to come in, and I can't understand what they are. So we have Queen of Coins. See, now there's some humbleness to this here. It's kind of like and it's funny how the anchor is kind of pointing this way towards the rabbits here, and rabbits are they're like a symbol for abundance, right? And it's the symbol for abundance is on this Queen of Coins. Yet she's not all dolled up. She's not all fancied out, right? It's like the key to your abundance, the stability, you know, Scorpio is it's like it's not how you look on the outside. It's not about how, like, it's not about competing with the Joneses, or you know what I mean? Cuz you'll never, I think that's what this, like, my stability's, that feeling of my stability being taken away, that feeling could stem from trying too hard to compete with everyone else. Like, your life is not their life, or you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, so and so may have like a better house or a better vehicle, but they might have like, a shitstorm of an emotional life, or you know what I mean? Like, it's the universe balances that shit out, right? So don't put too much emphasis on what other people look like or have, because that's not necessarily your that's not your source of stability. Comparing yourself to other like appearance of success. Ooh, we got a lot of cups here. So we have 8 of cups. And this is kind of going in another direction. See, then and for some of you, the other direction, it's walking away. I mean, like these cups look really fancy, like they have all these little fancy decorations in them. It's like kind of walking away. Like some of you are actually heeding this message. Some of you are already doing it. You're choosing to walk away from, all that glitters or whatever, because you know there's something more important for you out there. And it's like you can see the path, and hey, it might look a little bit scary or lonely or whatever, but it's like some of you are actually willing to go there. Very, very cool. And then we have here 6 of cups. And this feels like a guardian. It almost feels like there is someone to guide you. You see here? It's like it's like there's someone here to guide you down, because you see they're reaching out their hand to this person. It's like, how this path here, it feels like it could be a little lonely. Well, there's your lonely self there, and it's like there's this guardian that's there for you, waiting, not waiting, but like they're like offering their assistance. So I think that if you do choose to turn away from the all that glitters, Scorpio, that you will find yourself on a path towards a greater stability, and you will have assistance. There will be helpers along the way to kind of guide you, whether they're in the form of like earth angels, or just your guardian angel, or just the weird synchronicities from the universe, that kind of thing. It's like you'll be given what you need along the path, but you're not going to see what it is that you're given. You just have to take the step. It's like you take a step, and oh, okay, I'm in the right direction. You know what I mean? You can't just sit there. I mean, it's kind of like that's how manifestation actually works. It's like you have all, you can do all the positive thinking that you want, but the universe doesn't just hand you presents all the time. You actually have to take an action towards that thing to show that you mean business, or you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? You have the Knight of Blades here, and that's kind of like a truth. And what's really cool about this Knight of Blades is that he's not he's not totally, like, he's not scary. Like some Knight of Swords are a little bit scary. Like even the horse is freaked out. Like, dude, slow down. Like you're going too fast. It's like sometimes the Knight of Swords is like just charges. It's like, I've got this idea and I'm going for it. I'm gonna win. Or you know what I mean? And this is actually a more reserved Knight of Blades, because he's standing there. It's like he's ready. You see the horse? It's like the horse has one, like one leg up here, like he's ready to go, but he's smarter. He has more discernment here. It's like he's waiting for his opportunity. He's waiting to see what happens. He's kind of playing it really cool. And I think this is a message for some of you to not to jump to conclusions about things. Don't jump to conclusions. Because it's almost like, just like the way the snow is falling here, it's almost like there's something that's forming. It's like there's something forming around you, Scorpio, and it would be in your best interest to just kind of chill for a second and see how the snow falls. And I'm talking metaphorically, not. It's kind of like having like having all the cards on the well, that's way too that's way too hokey of an example because I have cards on the table. Let's see. I don't know. Hopefully you know what I'm trying to say. It's like see how the pieces fall. You know what I mean? All right. Any more messages for Scorpio? Any more messages for Scorpio? All right. We have here the Hierophant. Kind of like this Hierophant. It's like he looks kind. Cause you know a lot of Hierophant cards, they're just like, I don't know, they're too stuck in the past. And this Hierophant seems timeless. This Hierophant here seems timeless. So there's some kind of timeless wisdom that some of you might be tapping into. Ooh, we have Tower here. Okay, so we need to explain these two. We need to explain these two. Let me get a clarifier. Alright, so what does Scorpio need to know about this timeless wisdom that they're tapping into? Alright, so we have Two of Cups. Oh, cool. Okay. So this is actually some advice for you, Scorpio. We have this timeless timeless wisdom, right? It's something that you can tap into, and it's kind of like in the form of your own kind of gut instinct, like your own version of whatever is spiritual for you, or whatever you want to call it, right? But we have here, it's almost like you're being asked to do that so that it's like I'm just getting like this like a false, I'm getting a false union here. There's a false union of some sort, and you're supposed to be tapping into this, like either your inner being or your intuition or your gut, the universe, or whatever you want to call it. You're supposed to be tapping into that to help you with a situation where there is going to be a potential false union. So this Hierophant card here is coming out to kind of help you, Scorpio, because you may be dealing or going to be dealing with a situation where two things are coming together, and there's a risk that they shouldn't. There is a risk there that they shouldn't come together, but it's up to you. It's like you have to be your own Hierophant here. You have to give yourself your own guidance. Because it's like you're not sure which to trust. One of the people in this union has the potential to be a deceptive person. So you have to trust your gut. You cannot go by like how they act or what they say necessarily. Okay, and then the tower here, this is just kind of like some kind of shocking change. So what does Scorpio need to know about this tower? Can they have a clue about the tower? Because I know people fear the tower, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. So what is the tower for Scorpio? So Queen of Pentacles. I think we need a little bit more. Okay, so there's going to be some confusion around this tower. And the confusion is in regards to like one person or a group of people. Hmm. It's like I'm not getting information as to what the tower is. I'm getting information as to like how you're kind of feeling after the tower happens. So whatever this kind of unexpected little shakeup is for you, Scorpio, I'm getting the feeling that it's going to cause you to not be sure. Like, I don't know. I don't really want to say you're trying to place blame, but possibly you are. You might possibly be trying to figure out what caused this ruckus here. And it's like you're not sure if it's one person. Like, you don't know if it's one person who is apparently focused on money or if it's a group of people just kind of fucking around. So I'm not sure what the tower is. So I want to say it's because it's kind of in the future. Alright, so yeah, this is kind of futury. This is kind of futury. But, anyway. So these are your messages, Scorpio, and I will see you later.